As a founding father of the United States, Thomas Jefferson had many responsibilities. His goal was to gain independence from England, a dream of all of the founding fathers. He drafted the Declaration of Independence, a document extremely important to how our government system is set up today. Being involved in Congress, he had the duty of being responsible for the citizens of America and making sure their government system was the best that they could have provided. He was the third president of the United States and was very successful with his Louisiana Purchase, as well as undergoing the exploration of the West, led by Lewis and Clark. Thomas Jefferson died on the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. As a leader, Thomas was capable of succeeding in change for the better. He was responsible for continuing progress for his country and took that responsibility seriously. In the book, Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, an American Slave, Frederick describes his struggles as a slave and his attempt to escape that lifestyle. Once out of slavery, Frederick decided it was his responsibility to do whatever he could to stop slavery. He became greatly involved in abolitionist activities. He spoke out about his life as a slave and produced various newspapers expressing his feelings toward slavery. He also attended the Women's Rights Convention, the first one ever made, showing how he not only felt responsible in helping African Americans get out of slavery, but also a different responsibility in helping others, including women, have free rights. His dedication to speaking out for others' freedom proved that as an American, Frederick felt responsible for those who weren't able to get the opportunity. In the book The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain, the reader follows Huckleberry's chaotic lifestyle. After faking his own death, Huck and a runaway slave named Jim set sail for adventures. Throughout the book, we see Jim treat Huck as if he was his own son. He develops a responsibility for Huck and cares for him. When in any type of situation, Jim always seems to be right there for Huck, especially when in danger, which seemed to happen very often. Jim was always prepared and would give anything up to save or help Huck. He consistently expresses his appreciation for the friendship Huck is giving him, and many times is almost turned in, but Jim always reminded him how kind and loving he was. Jim could be described as a very caring, dedicated person. Sitting Bull was a Native American who lived in the mid to late 1800s. He was a tribal chief which led the Hunkpapa Lakota Sioux tribe, and was a leader when many U.S. policies were attempting to move the Native Americans west. As a leader, Sitting Bull was responsible for his tribe, along with the members in his tribe. He led many battles, most known for the battles of the Little Bighorn. With threats from the U.S. Army, Sitting Bull was prepared to fight. Many Native Americans came to him and joined him, making the Native Americans numbered at 2,000, eventually beating the U.S. Army. For his dedication as a leader, as well as a warrior, he was notably remarked as a supreme chief. Many Native Americans followed him to war. Being forced out of his own land, Sitting Bull felt that it was his responsibility to fight for his people and his land, and for most of his life he did. Some battles were successful, others were not, but he did everything he could to try and protect what he lived for, which was respected